Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I've just finished the Outriders campaign with my Pyromancer, and now I'm just going around kind of cleaning up some of the side quests and hunts that I haven't completed yet. I thought I'd just share with you my kind of like leveling build mods and stuff to keep an eye out for early game that got me through to kind of like World Tier 7, World Tier 8, where we start to get some like epic gear which has extra mod slots on it where we can really start to customize some of these builds. So we'll start with the like class setup. So our first couple of points, we're going to put in Magma Golem to give us some increased health. We're going to do warm up, which will give us like a reduce in our cooldown and our skill cooldowns. We can then just do another Magma Golem and then down to Wildfire, which will give more skill cooldowns. Now at some point around here we want to be heading up into this top skill tree, so you can head down this way if you want, you know, to get some burn damage, some more health, but we really want to head up the top here, get some weapon damage, some more skill cooldowns, more weapon damage. But this is the one that we want, the Assault Master. Now this gives us a base 20% assault weapon damage, so that's assault rifles, heavy machine or light machine guns, submachine guns, and the double gun. So once you've got that, then you can carry on moving down this firestorm tree, trying to grab all that. Well, you have to grab all the health ones you can, any of the skill cooldowns or burn damage that you want. We don't need this lava skill because we're going to be leeching a lot of our health using one of our skills, so we don't need that. Some more burn damage, and then this final point into Magma Elemental, which will just give us some piercing damage whenever we use our skills, which we will be using a lot. We want to put a point into Distant Flame, which will give us a 2.5% anomaly power increase for every health node we've unlocked, which is a total of 5, so that's going to give us 12.5%. And then All Guns Blazing, which will give us a 20% weapon damage whenever we use our skill for 7 seconds. So moving on to the skills, we're going to be using Heat Wave. Now this takes 9 seconds to recharge. If you remember with our All Guns Blazing, that takes 7 seconds of 20% increased weapon damage, so there's 2 seconds there where we're not going to be getting that 20% weapon damage. We're then going to be using Feed the Flames. Now this is going to be mainly for us getting our health back. We're going to be using this a lot. Then Thermal Bomb, we'll use this until you can unlock the Volcanic rounds, which turns our bullets into burn bullets, which we're just going to spray the battlefield with and just put everything on fire. Now moving on to the mods, this is where we really start to put the build together. The first mod we're looking for is either Tidal Wave or Ride the Wave. Now this gives us an extra use of Heat Wave before cooldown, which will also work towards our All Guns Blazing skill, which gives us that 20% extra weapon damage for 7 seconds. Now the next few mods are for the Feed the Flames skill. So Wide Grip allows us to grab an extra target, so now we're grabbing 2 targets. Then we want to move on to Nova, which increases the range by 100%. And the last one is Bullet Absorption. Now this replenishes 33% of the ammo in our magazine, but because we are grabbing 2 targets, we're actually getting 66% of our ammo back. And then the final one is just Extra Mag, in case for whatever reason our Feed the Flames isn't ready. We do have like a backup mag of burn rounds. Which leads us to our weapon. Most of our damage, or all of our damage, is going to be coming from volcanic rounds, so we never want that to run out. So by a light machine gun, we've got 100 rounds in our magazine, so by the time that drops down to 33 rounds, our Feed the Flames will have refreshed and we can now grab 2 more targets to top up that magazine, and you just rinse and repeat this over and over again. Now you can change the variant to have say 80 rounds, but I found that even that 20 rounds difference between stabilizing and standard, it just gives that Feed the Flames that little bit of extra time to refresh before using it. And also then going to the suppressing variant, which gives us 150 rounds in our magazine. I found that dropped the accuracy too much for the long range attacks. So it drops it, it gives you a lot more bullets, which gives your Feed the Flames chance to recharge, but I feel like you're just missing so many shots. You may as well just have that 100 rounds, good accuracy, fast reload, and the highest damage of the 3 variants. So that's really how it looks. You've got your heavy machine gun. The other 2 weapons don't really matter because we're really not ever going to be using them. I put Fusion Blast on this one because every 1.5 seconds it has a little like area of effect explosion. So you've got your extra heat wave use, your Feed the Flames mods, extra range, extra target, and refilling your magazine with each grab, and then your extra magazine just in case your Feed the Flames runs out. So how you'd play this would be, the battle would start, you'd pop your volcanic rounds, use your heat wave just on any enemies that you really want to. Now you just need to keep an eye on both your magazine and your health. Either your health gets low or your magazine drops down to under 33 rounds. Just use the Feed the Flames and that will replenish both your health and your magazine. Your heat wave will have recharged. You've got all this extra damage from your perks. It really is it's just fun. So guys, like always, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and hopefully we'll see you guys on the battlefield sometime soon. Ciao.